Good morning, angels and fallen angels. My name is Buffy Carone, and I am your fallen angel. And now when I say good morning, I mean it's literally 2:30 in the morning here, and I am exhausted. But I did promise somebody that I was going to do something for protection tonight. And she made a very good point on what do I do regarding my son, who is a United States Marine, and how do I protect him when we are so far away from each other? Well, this is one of the things I do. First off, I always use sage when it comes to protection. It's just to drive away any negative energy or anything that could be around myself or my son. So so I use sage, and what I do is I always sage the candle that I'm going to use before I even use it. And it's simple because I buy these from the store, and I gotta get that away. I buy these from the store, and I don't know the people who have touched this prior to it coming into my hands. So I like to wash away or sage away any negative energy that they may have in their lives. So that is that. So this is a candle that I actually bought at the Dollar General for $1, okay? It's a white candle, and it's encased in glass. And this is usually can be a 7-day candle, but I just let it burn all the way down. Usually just takes a day or two at most. And as you'll see on the candle, I don't know if you can see that or not, I have written all kinds of things on it, and I did not write anything on it in black. I did it in gold. Okay, and basically what the candle says, and you can write whatever you want on your candle for protection, whatever you need. It basically has my son's name twice, date of birth, United States Marine, which is USMC, protect my son, his name again, his date of birth, happy, healthy, peace, safety always, Marine, my son. Okay, that's what I have on mine. But you can write whatever you want on the outside of that, and sometimes people don't do anything at all. I do it, and it's just my way of putting my own personal touch into the protection candle for my son while he's away from home, which is absolutely horrendous for me as a mother to be separated from my child. He's 19 years old, and I honestly couldn't be prouder of my son. So while he's so far from home, I do things to protect him. Thank you, Shelly, for reminding me to do this. And a lot of people think I only deal with ancient gods and goddesses and demons and all that stuff, and that is absolutely not true in any way, shape, or form. Tonight, we will actually be asking ArchAngel Michael to assist me in protecting my son while he's away from home and away from his family and those who love him, okay? So I may be fallen angel, but I've been to the other side, and I'll tell you what, you can't have light without the dark, and they actually work together. Everybody thinks that, ooh, the light and the dark are in constant conflict with each other. I'm here to tell you that is not true, okay? They work together. They do. I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but they do. So the light and the dark go hand in hand together. So I work with saints, I work with angels, I work with my guardians, I work with archangels, I work with ancient gods and goddesses, Satan, Lucifer, all of them, because they all go hand in hand together. So with that out of the way, let's move on. So before I started this video, I went ahead and dressed my son's candle, okay? Like you see, I already wrote on the outside of the glass my wishes for my son. Now inside, I don't know if you can see that or not, I went ahead and put all my herbs and my oils inside already, okay? And before I add the herbs, what I do is I take a score or a stick, I don't know if you can see it, okay? And I will puncture 5 holes into the candle, okay? And I did this prior, but I'm telling you, I'll use a stick and I'll puncture holes all the way down into the candle, 5 of them, to make like a star. You know, 1 at the top, 2 at the side, bottom, bottom. So it makes a star around the wick, okay? And then the first thing I will do is when I do something like this, I only use protection oils and herbs. And I'll go through the herbs with you real quick. And you don't have to use as many as I use. It's just that I happen to have them on hand, so I use everything I can, especially when it comes to my kid. Okay, so the first thing I'll do is once I puncture the holes into the glass encased candle, like I said, you can buy this at Dollar General for $1. Okay, $1. So do it. Okay, so I will use rose geranium, and I will drip a drop or 2 in each one of the 5 holes. Okay, so that's done. Once I have the oil that I have chosen in the holes, I will start going through my herbs that I'm going to add and sprinkle. See that? See those on top? Sprinkle into the candle. So as the candle burns down, it's enwrapping itself, the wax, into the herbs that I have put into the candle, which are all protection herbs. Let's go over them. Let's see here. So we have mistletoe, surprisingly, right? Mistletoe is a protection herb. It also is good for love, happiness, health, and protection, okay? So that's one of the herbs I use. Lemon balm. Lemon balm is for depression. In case my son is sad from being away from home, unless he just feels like, you know, just sad inside. He misses his friends, he misses his family, he misses his girlfriend. Hi, Danny. And it's just to help take away that depression or hurt from just the stress of being a United States Marine or any branch of military, okay? It's to take it away. So I use lemon balm, and it's also for healing and protection. So if he's hurting, if he's sore, if his body just aches, if he just needs an extra oomph, lemon balm, I add it. Okay, and I have a couple of those in here for the exact same thing, because I like to double up. When it comes to my son or somebody I love, I always double down. Okay, so there you have it. St. John's wort is for health. Yes, to keep my son healthy. Protection, obviously. Strength, keep him healthy and strong. And it helps with his happiness there. Okay, so John's wort. And you can always call me, message me, talk to me, and I will go through whatever we need to go through to help you if you need to do or want to do a protection candle for anybody in your life. So don't you worry if I'm going too fast, all right? So next we have mugwort, and it's for strength again, okay? Strength. I want my son to be strong when he's away from home, whether it's physically, emotionally, mentally, whatever it is, I want him to be strong. It's important as a mother, of course. So that's an obvious. Vervain, cleansing, okay? It's a cleansing of his internal strife, internal grief, internal anything that's happening in his life is to cleanse him. Okay? Also healing again. Love. Let him feel the love from those who love him back here at home. Peace. I want my son to be at peace. I want him to feel peaceful. I want him to feel good. Protection, and of course, sleep. So vervain is really good for all those things. I want my son to rest. I want him to be peaceful. I want him to sleep. Okay? Angelic root. Again, another healing and protection herb. Organic garlic. Garlic is fabulous. Like cinnamon, garlic is amazing. So it's great. It's great for 100 things, but in this case, it's good for courage. Okay? Healing, broken body, broken heart, sadness, whatever, and protection. Protection from any and all things seen and unseen. Garlic, okay? Garlic. Remember that. Like I said, you can always contact me. Dill seed is for love and protection. It's in here too. All these things I have put into this. There's 13 of them. Mullein. Again, protection, courage, health, and to feel the love not only within himself, but also from those back home here who love and miss him. We want him to feel love for himself, and we want him to feel the love of all of us while he's away from us. Okay? Hispus, great stuff. Again, for protection, healing, cleansing, purification. Now, if I ever tell you to take a cleansing bath, this is going to be one of the herbs, one of the main herbs I'm going to tell you to add, okay? But I'll go over that in another video. I just wanted to let you know, okay? Hispus. So that's a great one. Basil. Basil's great for a protection spell. It's just good overall to have. And then you can pick this up for 99 cents at any grocery store. Sea salt. Sea salt is good for cleansing and purification, okay? Sea salt. So there's of sea salt in there. I don't overdo the top of the protection candle. I don't. I just take a little bit of each one and just do sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle around. That's it. Nothing major, nothing crazy. I don't want this to set on fire, okay, with all these herbs. So it's very minimum. You just need a dash, okay, just a dash. Nothing crazy, just a dash. And rosemary. Rosemary is also amazing for cleansing, purification, and protection. So those are the 13 herbs, okay? So we've got that out of the way. And as I already told you at the beginning, before I do anything for protection, I always cleanse the area. And I cleanse, if I buy something from the store, I always cleanse it with sage to get any negativity off it, off the item, from anybody who may have touched it prior. Okay, so sage. So always do that first. If you're doing something for positivity or for good vibes, cleanse your area with sage. Just cleanse the area, cleanse the item if you think other people have touched it, and then move on from there. Okay, so we've gone through all that. Now, like I told you, I don't use anything black when I'm doing something for positivity or protection or anything of that nature. So in my son's candles case, I used a gold Sharpie. It's just a gold Sharpie. It's a permanent marker. Okay? That's it. A permanent marker. Don't use black. I don't care if you use red, silver, green, purple. Don't use, well, not purple. Stay away from dark colors because you're trying to bring light into the life, okay? Whether it's your own, a family members, a loved ones, a friends, it doesn't matter. Stay with positive, good colors. Stay away from the dark colors, okay? Just my opinion. There's no written rule. It's just what I think is best. And like I said, I don't know it all, but it kind of it's common sense, okay? Use common sense, all right? So, my son's candle is dressed on the outside, oils and herbs on the inside. Let me show you again. So he's ready to rock and roll. Now, what I do at this point in time, sorry, I've got herbs everywhere. I'm just like got crazy with them. Like, no, I didn't get crazy with them, you know, but so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take a picture of my son, and this is my son. Handsome, isn't he? And on the back of it, I would write his name 3 times. First, middle, and last. First, middle, and last. And first, middle, and last. 3 times on the back of it. I haven't done that yet because I'm going to do that off camera because this is really personal to me because this is my son. This is my love. This is my life. And so I haven't done that because I'm going to do that and I put my energy and intention into it when I'm writing. So I haven't done that. I already put my energy and my intention into the candle. But this, you know, when it comes to my son, his actual photo, I'm going to put a lot more intent into it and my energy and just fill it with what I feel in here, which is all the love in my heart for my darling son who is fighting for his country. And I miss him every day. I'm going to try not to cry right now, but he's gone. So, again, this is my son. Okay? So, and as you know, we're going to be calling upon Archangel Michael. And he is phenomenal. He is the prince of all the archangels and angels. And he is the man, okay? For that side of the light, Archangel Michael is it. And you can use any photo of Archangel Michael. It doesn't have to be this one. It doesn't. So it's whatever appeals to you. Type in images, Archangel Michael, whatever comes up that appeals to you, use it. Okay? I just happen to like this one. My printer's a little, the ink's kind of off, so he's not as pretty as he should be, but there he is, okay? Archangel Michael. He's for protection. He's fabulous. So definitely this would be your dude if you're going to that side. And since this is my son, I'm definitely going to be asking Archangel Michael to protect my son. Now, I will tell you just real quick that I send my ancient gods and goddesses to protect my son constantly, okay? It's just that I didn't want everybody to think that all I ever do is deal with ancient gods and goddesses. I do work with both sides, okay? I work with both sides because, like I said, they work hand in hand. It's not like the Bible says, okay? The Bible is a lie, by the way. It's man-made. It's crap. Okay, so I don't care what you've read. I've been to the other side now too many times that I don't even want to count that high anymore, and they keep sending me back, and maybe this is why, is to tell you that it's not all what it seems. So on that note, we're going to move on. So my son, Archangel Michael, and there's a number of protection spells that you can find on the internet. Archangel Michael protection prayer. You know, so these are prayers. This isn't a spell. This is actually a prayer. So you can pick and choose what you like. You can make it yourself. You can write out yourself whatever you feel in your heart. Put here. It doesn't matter. They hear you. Archangels, angels, guardians, saints, ancient gods, goddesses, they hear you. if you're sincere in your heart and you really have full intent of asking them for help, if you ask them, they will help you, okay? So that's just how it is. If you're serious and you're sincere, they are going to help you. Whoever you call upon to help you, they will help you. It's not like people think it is, all right? So just know that. Okay, so for my son, this is what I chose for my son. And I'm just going to read it real quick, and I'll also take a picture of this. And you can change the words or whatever you want to suit what you want and what you need for your life. But this is what I have for my son. And so I'm going to read it real fast, and then I'm going to move on and show you what we do in the next steps. And then this video is going to end because it pretty much ends shortly hereafter. Archangel Michael, please surround my son Colin in your light of protection throughout his day. Be at his side and guide his words and actions to come from a place of love. Please clear his energy and vibrations completely of negativity, thoughts, and beliefs, releasing fears and self-limiting benefits. Help my son Colin to fully and completely experience love, light, and joy that is present in every moment and guide his path for his highest and greatest good. I saw something over there. It was my cat. Guard my son by the lighting of thy love. Guard my son by thy great self above. Guard my son by the secret power of light. Guard my son by the great and glorious might. And seal him safe forever in thy diamond heart of life. Amen. That's my prayer to Archangel Michael to protect my son. I got a little distracted because my cat was jumping around in the background, but you understand it. And I will take a picture of this and I will put it in the comments so you'll be able to see it, and you can switch it up any way you want. There's other prayers that you can take off the internet and change the wording for whatever you need, okay? So this isn't it. Whatever works for you is what you need to do for you. This just happened to work for me. And when I go off camera, I'm going to be redoing a lot of this. Just my own personal spin. Always put your own personal touch into it. So once we say our prayer to Archangel Michael, we put it down. Then I will take a photo of my son, okay? And I will put it on top of the prayer for him, all right? Then I will take the photo that I have chosen, and you can choose any photo you want of Archangel Michael, and I will place it on top of my son. So it's the prayer, my son, or your person, your loved one, your friend, whomever, Archangel Michael, and then I would take the candle that I have already dressed inside and out and place it on top of it. Now at this time, I would then take and light it. Okay? I'm not going to do it now, but I would light it. And as the candle burns, I like to put my hands around it. You know this, I have this weird thing about triangles. And I would wrap my fingers around the candle and put my hands on top of Archangel Michael, my son, and the prayer. I would focus on the candle, and just whatever's in my heart, I would either speak out loud, or I would say it in my head and send it out into the universe to protect my son. And that's what I would do. And that's that. So it's very simple. If you have any questions, any comments, any concerns, you can always reach me. You can reach me on my Facebook, LTD. Message me, call me, email me. I'm easy to find. If you have any questions at all, I'm here for you, and I will help you as much as I can. I don't have all the answers. I'm just doing the best I can to help you in my own personal way. And if I can help somebody, I'm down. Like I said, it's 2:30, almost 3 o'clock in the morning now here, and I had somebody call me who just needed to talk. So just know that if you need me, I'm here for you. And with that, my angels and fallen angels out there, I hope you have an amazing day tomorrow, tonight, this morning, whatever. And as always, much love to you all.